Hello, everybody. I'm here to do just checking the sound levels. I got a weird setup going here. I'm just here to do the debut or the preview video for everything that's going on in season 5. Talking about the use of the website, the Teamspeak, the Discord, the Steam, everything else you can think of. You can see I'm running a practice server for the opening round of the season at Sepang. You can see all the little settings if you've ever been in a server. You can see reverse grid, max number of players, tire wear, mechanical damage, flag rules, kick non-weight client time, mandatory pit stops, etc. It's good to be familiar with this kind of stuff. You can see I got the damage on. We're gonna have a excuse me, my voice is kind of gone, so if this is a little painful, please forgive me. Also, I'll probably be skipping out doing the Sonoma races. I was going to recap today because it's been a busy day. I've been doing a lot of stuff in terms of audio recording for some different projects, and my voice is definitely begging for a little bit of mercy right now. But this is basically your server here. It's got damage on. There will be a form linked both on the website and the Discord. Not in the Steam, because of course Steam won't accept Google Forms, but you'll be able to get it pretty easily. That talks about dealing with are we going to have damage, and also 2 tracks that we don't have layouts selected for next season. So that's that. That's a brief tour of what this looks like. So the most important resource we have is the Jinzo website, which we host Zero Racing off of. You can see it's reh.engine.com, link in the description below as well. And if you just click on the tab Zero Racing, it will take you to a bit of an overview we have. You can get to detailed standings. You can see the champions in history. Rick Martel, Carl Raggio, Jason Mons, double champion, Matthew Wheeler, double champion, Alessio DeBonis, Ben Schwari, the overall ones, and then the secondary trophies when we've had them. Evan Phipps, John Clover, myself, and Dean Reimers having won those, as well as the team championship last season, and of course the season before that we had the branch championship. There's a feedback and registration form here. If you're not a member of the league, you can fill that out. I will check that on a relatively regular basis, though it is probably better that you add me on Steam. That's MioDread on Steam, and talk to me directly, and that will help us out. I'll probably direct you towards filling out the form anyways, but it's just that I don't look at the form necessarily on every daily basis. Below that, we have, this will be gone maybe even by the time you're watching this video, but this was our Zero prototype championship that we ran in the off season, just to have some fun with a little bit of endurance racing and some prototype cars. You see Alex Hayes won it. You can see everyone who entered. Some of these are obviously not Zero races. You can see the guys who are there one and done more or less or not, with a few exceptions. Dragon will be racing with us this season, as will Dean Reimers and Alessio DeBonis, Quintus Gillespie, Alan Anthill as well. And then there was a P2 one as well, which Alex Hayes won as well. So Alex Hayes, master of the prototypes within the Zero group. Congratulations. Then we have the weekend series, which is the Wednesday series. Now, a couple things might change here. The damage, like I said, is something we're doing a little thing on. But the tire wear, the fuel usage, the settings, the car class, that's all accurate, as is the general round format. You can see the schedule here. Again, we have 2 TBA circuit designations, but we'll be opening up Sepang, then going to Bathurst, then going to Portimao, Indianapolis, Mid-Ohio, the Race Room Raceway, Suzuka, Chang, Sonoma, Laguna Seca, and Road America. Usually we're going to use the Grand Prix layout if there is one. Now, the one exception might be here at Race Room, which has a Grand Prix layout, but it's not the typical Grand Prix layout in the sense that the Grand Prix layouts tend to be the largest layout. All the Race Room layouts are kind of relatively the same. This gives us an ability to kind of vote and choose between the layouts a little bit more than, say, at I don't know, so Sepang or Suzuka. And oh, excuse me, it is a bit rough here on the voice. Then you can see the entries here. You can see the teams. Like, for example, we have Spitfire Racers. They're running Callaway C7 Corvettes, and they have 4 cars. It was originally supposed to be 3, but someone changed cars. Tom. And then there's, of course, some smaller teams. The Red Line team, which lost Dave Collins. Dave, if you're watching this, reach out to us. We're kind of puzzled why he disappeared. Project Velocity being a more standard team, although a very good one with Alex now showing up. So that team's, I think, one of the teams to beat. Apex, Mako Engineering, Dynamo Lynx, and then a couple of independent teams, which are just single car entries as well. You can see the drivers' standings here and the Silver Cup standings and the team standings. So Silver Cup. So if you look next to every car, you'll see either one of three trophies: a silver trophy, a gold trophy, or a silver trophy. Now, what that is representing levels of drivers in terms of their 0 achievements or achievements from outside. So, for example, if an ERS racer comes in, we're going to look at the ERS record. Is he one of their top guys? Then he'll be awarded a gold one, even though he's a rookie in 0. Same for just random people we meet. It's kind of a speed-based thing when you come in. But if you've been with us for a while, then it's become based on your results. So, for example, Jason Mons is a double 0 champion. He gets the gold rating. And silver ratings would be guys who largely have not had quite the results. Although there are some people like Stefan Gervais is a race winner. He's ranked at silver, but he doesn't quite have the results to back that up. And there is one driver who has a bronze rating because he has only one start in 0. I expect he will improve to a silver rating before the end of the season. I will adjust these every season. And if you are a silver rated driver, you're eligible for what we're calling the Silver Cup. This is similar to what you see in other GT3 series in real life. So I think we're doing good there. And there will be a team standings as well. And same thing for the Saturday series here as well. You have a link to our YouTube channel down here as well, and that is about it. And when the forum comes out, the forum will be up in the forum section here, probably just below there. So that's the website. Immediately, we have a shout box, which is seldom used. Doesn't have to be used. It's just there for fun. It used to have more of a purpose when we were doing some other things with the website. And then you can also check out, if you go to the home page or you click on the calendar, you can look at the calendar. And you can see we had, I didn't update it for the practices, which is not good. But anyways, right here will be the Sepang races, which I will be adding to the website tonight, probably after this video, actually. Well, actually, I got to do shopping for a bit, so probably not quite after this video, but pretty close to it. Okay, so let's move on to Steam. Now, Steam is, of course, a mandatory service to use. We have a group, which you just go to your name, and then click on Groups. And then you'll see I have the Oxidization Corporation and Zero Grand Prix. Now, we named this Zero Grand Prix back when we were using that name. We've gone to the Zero Racing Series, so it's a bit off. But, so tour here, you have the overview, which I need to I will be revamping this tonight as well, because this is still season 4 is coming. We finished season 4, so I will be changing all of that. There is an announcements tab, which I will use to pour out anything that needs to be said. I'll usually put where the YouTube videos are being uploaded here. I will also put any announcements in terms of penalties. There will be announcement when Jack redoes the race charter, which he says he'll have done by Monday. And yeah, that's about it. And then there's a discussions tab. This is basically kind of our forum. You can see season 5 teams. You can see notes. There's a driver standards charter that's going to be revamped a little bit. Schedule changes I can get rid of. There will be a penalty list there, fun races, and also just the posts for post-race. If you want things investigated, you want someone looked at, you got punted and you feel a little bit hard done by it, you post it there and that gets handled. And then there's also a calendar events tab here as well. You can see that the damage tests were here, but not on the website. I'm going to try and keep it on both places unless we can come to an overall agreement on just where it will be. You can see the members, everybody that's on board. You can see that Adam is online, Tom is online, Sean is online, Martin is online, Dule is online, Dean Beans, a.k.a. Benjamin, is online, and myself. And then everyone else is offline at the moment. Comments and curators, nothing to really see there. So that's the Steam group. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. It is kind of important that people get to know how to use the Steam group, because... And it's a completely selfish thing, but there's only so many hours in the day that I can be answering the same question kind of over and over again. I want to have places I can post the answer and have it disseminate to all the members, so there's no confusion. There's no one that's uninformed about stuff. That is the goal of this season, to become a little bit more self-reliant. Next up is this one's an optional tool. This is our Teamspeak. So if you see I go Jinzo Community Server, this is our bookmark. Again, if you don't have the address, please feel free. This is a multi-purpose Teamspeak server. It's used by people that are not racers as well. You can see I have a ridiculous level of icons behind my name representing all the points. So the 0 channels are down here. We have just a general 0 racing channel. You have lounge, just where you can chill, and then the race channel where we will be racing. And I lock that channel when we're in the race to avoid people dropping in quite so frequently. But there's some other things here if you're interested in League of Legends. We have Dota, we have Orcs Must Die, we have Rust, we have Rocket League. Rocket League is really good. World Tanks, World of Warships. You can use it for other racing sims if you want as well. We have a Civilization channel, Minecraft, Helldivers, Total War, or Scrotal War as Byron has named it, Elite Snipers, and then Miscellaneous, and then there's also some chill channels. So if you want to, and you can bring anyone you want in here. The places that are off limits, they won't be able to get to, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's the TeamSpeak server. It's optional. If you want to have comms during the race, you can have comms during the race. If you don't want to have comms during the race, you don't have to have comms during the race. This being said, I think people are underutilizing the voice services. I think you can build teammate camaraderie by using the TeamSpeak a little bit more. So you can also use Discord for that. We're going to get to Discord in a second. But I would say just use it a little bit more, even if you find it distracting. You don't have to use it during the race. I totally get that. But I think it'll help with some of the community vibes we have going here and make people a little bit more, increase the fun, I think, honestly. All right, we get to the Discord server. This is not mandatory, but I really would suggest making it. It's been greatly improved in terms of the quality of information that's been going around. So if you're not in the Discord, please do. I mean, it's really a minor thing. You can put it on your phone. You can put it on your computer. You can be informed pretty much anywhere. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. I also have team channels here for Zero Jade Falcon, which they've changed their name, so I kind of want to change that, and Zero Redline, which are my teams for the coming season. I also have the OBS community, which helps me with my recording software if it has a problem. Race Room. I used to have a League of Legends thing here, but it was just too busy, and I left it. You can see the chat here from various people. You can see I posted the most recent Sonoma video here as well. We debated some of the things that happened during the damage test. Wesley is apologizing to me. It doesn't have to apologize to me. I was kind of joking. I hit him in the... he spun out sideways in the last race we did, and I plowed into the side of him because I didn't have anywhere to go. And watching the damage going, and my God, it looks like I've hit a telephone pole. The aerodynamics of my car was pretty much completely messed from that point onwards, and he just had like a little dent in his door. It was kind of ridiculous. Anyways, that's the Discord. So I guess the last thing to show you is the detailed stat sheet. Again, if you have any questions about any of this, please don't hesitate to ask. So here we go. This is the overall stat page. It's just a Google document. It's uneditable to people that are not me. You can see I have it sorted here by career points. Congratulations, Wes, first man to 1,000 points in his career. You can see how many races you've had, polls, reverse grid polls, how many times you've won, how many times you've had podiums, what's your points per start. Now, mind you, the points per start thing, it's a little bit unorthodox because we have in the past used various different points formats. So some of the older drivers aren't really comparable. So really you're kind of only comparable to people that you've raced against throughout your whole career, and they started around the same time you did, because we originally, if you go back far enough, we did the top 6 old Formula 1 point scoring system when the grid was really small, and that puts some of the points totals down a little bit from what it is. Like Rick averaging 8.63 points per, this is a guy who won a championship in season 1. If it wasn't for the fact that, season 1, let's see here, involved him scoring, 37 points and winning a title, that would be a lot different. And as you can see the standings from Season 1's weekend and weekday, and then we have a Season 2 weekday as we grew to 23 racers, and then Season 2 weekend, Season 3 when we kicked in with the DTMs is there as well, and then of course the most recent Season 4, which you can see everything there as well. That's how the standings are computed. And yeah, I think that about does it. Good luck at Sepang on Wednesday and on Saturday for those who are chipping in. Please please update the form. I want to get that. I will be, regardless if it's done or not. The results of that will be coming into effect Wednesday. So please be pretty quick about that. Anyways, that is all that I can think of. If there's anything you think I missed, please put it in the comments below. Contact me on Steam, whatever the case may be. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.